Hello, Malban here again. And again, I would like to talk about Vide, Vectrex Integrated Development Environment. Today I'm going to talk about a little bit more about development, or at least some utilities around development. I'm going to present you some features of Vedi, the Vectrex editor. For that, I will open a Vectrex editor. Tools, Vedi, and here is a Vectrex editor. So, project is loaded. Last time I obviously edited Vectlink version 2. This is okay. For our example, we can use that. So, what you see here is a file view of the directory Vectlink version 2. This is probably located somewhere in the code library. Clicking on any such file will display the file. Binary files are displayed as hex, and text files are displayed as text, and recognizable assembler source codes ending with ASM, S, R, Vectrex.I or something like that are recognized as a source, and as such are syntax highlighted. Syntax highlighting, just a short notice, the default options, which can be changed by the user, are as follows. Green are always comments. Dark blue stuff is something that is assembler specific, like specific assembler commands, EQ or direct data byte or something like that. This is not assembler language, but these are commands to the assembler itself. Assembler mnemonics itself are colored bright blue. Strings are colored orange. Numbers are, well, this reddish, pink, whatever color. And what else? Addresses of some sort are dark green, and registers are black. So I think, and errors are colored red. I'm doing an error here, so you see errors are red. The source code. Oh, one feature I can show you is a pretty print. I just destroy the orderly source code here, and with this button pretty print, the sources are reordered. One feature. Another feature might be bookmarks. Okay, let's say bookmark. The keyboard shortcuts can be edited in the configuration. The default keyboard shortcut for Apple users is Command 1 to Command 0 are 10 bookmarks. You set bookmarks with Shift Command 1 to 0 and call bookmarks from Command 1 to 0. So for whatever reason I might bookmark here, then I press Shift Command 1, and you see as an editor message bookmark set 1 to that Vectrex file. If I ever chose to go back to that bookmark, I press Command 1 and the file is open and the editor jumps to the location. Bookmarks are persistent. Even if you leave Vide and start it again, they are saved. So what else? What other features do we have here? So you see there are sometimes jumps to sub-functions like here bra link timeout. If you use, I think it's a middle mouse button, double click, you jump to that location. I think you can also shift double click with a left mouse button will also work. Double clicking on an include file when I find one will jump to the include file. Here you have got a little ask section. You can, for example, use as a calculator. 10 plus 20 are 30. The result is always given in decimal, hex and binary, so you can also just convert binaries or hex or whatever. 10 hex are 16 decimal and, well, 00010000 as binary. You can also add binaries to decimal to hex if you ever want to do that. I don't know if it makes any sense, but you can. You can also ask questions. If you want to know, for example, something about via port A, then you can ask what about via port A, press return, and you get a little help. Well, this is nice, but it's even quicker if you move the cursor over something you would like to know and press F1, then also the help is shown. You can do that to Bruce Tomlin-like names. All these in the include file I usually use was done by Bruce Tomlin, and I usually use his naming convention. So his naming conventions, with these naming conventions I ordered help files, so you can use them on subroutines. Of the BIOS subroutines, F1, you get a help, or whatever you choose to do. Also, if you are not quite so firm in assembly, sometimes that's me too, you can also mark a command in an assembler mnemonic, press F1 and you get the assembler help. You can also do it over here, but it's probably faster if you do it with the F1 key. So, what else is there? Probably much. You can search. Well, that is fantastic. You can search, I don't know. We search for disabled, start above here, and next disabled is over there, and so on. You can search forwards, backwards. You can replace all disabled with enabled, or just once again, or all, or you can just within the selection to whatever within the selection, this one is replaced. So anything else interesting? Here you can choose to switch between large and small letter differences. You can clear the buffer down here. You can load files. You can save files. With Shift you save as. With Shift open you reload the current version of the file in case something external happened and you just want to reload the file. This button is for assembly, you've already seen that. This one starts the debugger and this one is the inject. You probably should look at the help to what that is exactly. Can refresh the tree if there something happened. You can press Shift the refresh tree, then the tree will change to a file view. You are located in the Vide directory if you ever want to just browse the files. If you press again without Shift, you will go back to the project. I think these were some of the major things the editor can do to you. So, I think with that I will conclude this little editor tutorial and say thank you and goodbye.